We know that a missile is capable of causing a lot of damage. We all know that when they have been used, the results have been disastrous. We all know that they are capable of generating destruction wherever they fall. In the previous chapter we saw how snow, although it seems silly, can also destroy everything. Obviously not the same as a missile, but it does have its things. Walls that were in perfect condition because of the humidity and the weight of the snow when it accumulated caused them to be damaged a lot. Hello, good morning. What's up, morbid people? Welcome to another day. Here iLeoLife. As always, thanks for watching this video and thanks for being part of the family. In the previous chapter we tried to fix the wall that surrounds the entire pool, but we had setbacks because the situation was much worse than I thought. Today, unless problems occur, I want to finish the job. If they happen, then we will do another part. But it's not my goal, so let's see if we're lucky this time. Let's go to trouble. In the previous chapter someone commented, "Leo, you make too much of the intro. Just play the video. Put filler in the video." Seriously, I exaggerate with the intros? Not even if I was a crazy person. What do you want? I'm the best comedian, no. Anyway, let's start with the chapter. Hello, my name is Leo and I am lucky to be living a dream. I used to live in an apartment in the center, but an opportunity came up and I moved into this huge house that had been abandoned for 2 years. It was cheap due to its condition. It had been vandalized and I set myself a goal to renovate it and make it shine again. Well, in this chapter, as we did in the previous one, the first thing we will have to do is scrape all the walls to see the real extent of the damage. Because right now with the naked eye we can see how there are areas that were cracked. There are areas where the paint is falling off and scraping will cause more paint to fall. We will make maybe part of the wall fall like it happened in the previous chapter. Well, this is what we are going to do now. Luckily I already scratched this part here in the previous chapter and I even put a little cement on it. Cement that was left over when I treated the part behind the wall. The objective of this chapter is to finish this wall. No matter what. So it was up to Spatula Man to start doing his job and scrape the wall. Shit. Well, nothing. I thought that in this chapter we would only have to scratch and paint, but we have just started. Okay, we have just started and we can already see how part of the wall is falling down. Just starting the chapter was getting really complicated. The wall was falling apart. By the way, some of you told me in the previous chapter to use a sandpaper. Better a sandpaper than this spatula. Seriously, the wall was falling apart. Now we can see the real extent of the damage. The wall was much worse than when we found it. Arriving at this abandoned house. There was no time to lose. I started by mowing the grass next to the wall, which was higher than Michael Jordan. Now yes, the wall was ready to be fixed. By the way, before I give the cement a little comment, I would like to comment a couple of things, okay? Let's see, it is normal that in the videos of restoring an abandoned mansion there are people with knowledge of construction and renovation who think about what I am doing. I would like to make it clear that I have no idea about construction or reforms. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator. That I am better at editing a video than painting a simple wall. So I want to say with this that I would like people who know about all this, about the world of construction, that when you comment on the videos, instead of criticizing what I'm doing, instead of saying, you have no idea, you are a fool. How does it get this bad? Instead of criticizing, contribute me, give me advice, like I would do this like this or I would do it this way. There are people who are already doing it, okay, but there are quite a few comments from people who are dedicated to this world. That criticizes what I'm doing and brothers, I have no idea. I'm a botch, okay, in my life I have not studied anything that has to do with this. Please be tactful when you explain things to me in the comments, please. Some of the comments, for example, you recommended that I ground in the cement. By the way, there were also comments with interesting but contradictory advice. Some, for example, said that he should not use cement, that he should use another product instead. Others to use cement but to add a product to fix it later, and as I told you that I have no idea of anything at the moment, I will only do it with earth. And how could it be otherwise? He was already messing it up. I dropped the paint can because I'm so clumsy, man. The one from God has come out here and I think that I have more or less managed to fix the situation. It is worth it with my hands to rescue a little paint. Deep down and I'm not cut out for this, man. Well, we already have the wall completely finished. I thought it would take us more time because there were unforeseen events. Well, at the beginning when I was scraping the paint so the wall practically fell down, now with the wall finished. At least the onlookers who pass in front of our house, because there are people who are walking down the street who suddenly poke their heads that I've seen them from my room up there, okay. Well, they stick their heads out and start to see. Well, the house, because it's pretty, okay, well now at least they won't see that piece of the wall destroyed. The wall was really smashed. Anyway, short chapter. 15,000 likes and I start recording the following, restoring the abandoned mansion. 15,000 likes and when we arrive, I start recording it immediately as if it were tomorrow. We close in the next chapter. Well, in addition to fixing the stairs, which is the last thing we have left to make this entrance beautiful, and we're also going to try to replant some of the dead grass that we have in the garden. We're also going to keep putting grass in here, we're going to move this forward. Well, and nothing more to tell you. A very strong kiss to all and see you in the next video. Subscribe so you don't miss any video and even another one. Checkmate, bitches.